Hello and welcome to our channel, How We Move the Decimal. In this video, I am listing 10 items on eBay. My process is I will source, then I will do any repairs or anything I need, like washing, stitching, any of that. And if it's too damaged, I do get rid of it. That being said, if I do have to repair it, beyond washing and stain remover and stuff, if I do have to repair it, I do list that in the listing. I know some eBay sellers do not list in their listings that they've had to make repairs on an item. And I think that could be a little shady, um, non-honest. So I do like to list that. But I source, I do that, and then I will photograph everything and I will save the photographs on my computer and I will go through and make drafts throughout the year. I tend to batch photograph a couple times a year, not a lot. I am a part-time seller. This is not my primary source of income. This is for, soccer, swim lessons, for school supplies, which starts in a week, which is slightly terrifying. I did go school supply shopping, and what cost a little over $100 last year, which I thought was insane that it cost over $100 last year, cost almost $400 this year with the my son moved up to middle school or junior high, depending on where you're from, so his supplies cost a little more. The calculator was a little pricey, but I got a pretty good deal on it on Amazon. And at my children's school, they have to have an indoor pair of shoes. They change from their outdoor shoes to their indoor shoes when they are in the building because they have non-traditional seating and a lot of children will sit and do their work on the floor. So they want to have clean floors. So they have to have an indoor pair of shoes for school. My son also has to have gym shoes this year, so that are different from his indoor shoes, which is a whole thing in and of themselves. But everything, shoes and other school supplies, costs $396, which is terrifying. And that didn't even count clothes. I didn't buy any clothes for them. I'm not a buy clothes one time of the year parent. I buy clothes as needed, and I had to actually do a pretty large clothes haul for my children over the summer. My middle child and my oldest are transitioning sizes, and my youngest is also between sizes, which is unfortunate. So their closets are busting out because they can wear some in this size, some in this size, but they're not big enough to wear all of this size, and it's a thing. So we didn't do any clothes shopping, so this doesn't include any clothes. This is like strictly shoes and school supplies. And they're not even name brand shoes. My two oldest got one name brand shoes each. And the only reason they got that is because they were clearanced. My middle child got Skechers. She loves Skechers, and Target had them clearanced for $20. And also, side note, little girls' shoes do weird sizing. So my daughter was transitioning from a children's 4 to a children's 5, but a children's 5 is a women's 6.5. So I was able to buy her women's shoes, and she likes them. So that's what I did. And during Prime Day, I bought my oldest child, my son, who is 12 and wearing men's size 10 tennis shoes, his shoes on Amazon on Prime Day, and I got them for under $50 Under Armour shoes. He wears a very specific Under Armour charge, and if they ever stop making this, I'm screwed because he has worn the same exact shoes since kindergarten. The only difference is they do change color periodically. So instead of just the standard black and white, this year he got black and like blue. So I was able to pick those up, and my 4-year-old gets Walmart shoes. All of the kids, their indoor shoes are Walmart shoes, and so that cut down on cost too. But the Walmart shoes for both my older two, now that they're wearing adult shoes, were slightly more. My son's were around $20, and my daughter's indoor shoes were $15. And kids just grow. I am waiting for my son, who is 12 and a half. He will be 13 mid-year this year, or at the end of the year this year. And he hasn't hit that growth spurt yet, which I'm kind of dreading because I know I'm going to be doing multiple pairs of shoes a year. His clothes are going to transition fast. He is out of children's clothing. He is into adult clothing. Granted, it's smalls. He could wear some children's clothing, but the adult clothing tends to, especially the shirts, tend to fit him better. So it's a thing. And my 4-year-old is transitioning from 6X's to 7/8s. So she can wear some 6X's, she can wear some 7/8s, but it just means her closet's overflowing. I'm lucky for my 4-year-old that we are able to, I saved a lot of her older sister's clothes, and I don't know about you guys, we were talking about this. I have a large family. I am an only child, but I have a large extended family, and we were all girls. And we would pass down clothes from one person to another to another. And I was the oldest cousin, so I would pass down a lot of my clothes to the younger cousins. And sometimes they would transition between 5 to 7 people before they finally met their untimely end. The most common things we would pass down would be like homecoming dresses and stuff like that. But so I've always come from the culture of handing down. I don't donate my kids' clothes when they outgrow them. I don't sell my kids' clothes when they outgrow them unless my other children don't want them. My oldest child, he is very large and growing quite fast, so I don't know how long I will transition his clothes to his younger siblings. Really, the only clothes I do hand down to his younger siblings right now are his t-shirts that are specific and his hoodies. My 9-year-old loves my 12-year-old's hoodies. So I will hand down his hoodies, I will hand down t-shirts, but I don't hand down pants unless they're joggers. And then my 9-year-old likes to take the joggers. But like jeans and stuff, I don't hand those down. I do end up selling those on eBay because, again, they are men's clothing, so it's fine to sell. I haven't had the big back to school push yet in my eBay store where I normally get a lot of like buying uniform type items, khakis, polos, plain colored t-shirts, um, stuff like that. I do pass down his soccer uniforms because they play the same rec league. So they have the same shorts. The girls and boys wear the same exact shorts, so his shorts do get passed down to his sisters because they all play the same rec leagues. I do save my 9-year-old stuff for my 4-year-old, and but unfortunately, the past 2 times, my 9-year-old was very small. She was a preemie, and she was slow to grow, so she would stay in the same outfits for a very long time, and seasonally we're off. So where my 4-year-old is now, my 9-year-old was in the different season at that time. So that can be an issue. The with that also, it takes up space. So I understand why people don't save their clothes to hand down, why they, you know, give them away or sell them and stuff. Because I have several large tubs of clothes in storage in my garage where storage is a premium because they could possibly be used. But we were going through the clothes. I was pulling them all out, starting to pull out fall decorations while we're cleaning out the garage, just things we can get through. And I realized we are down to 1 tub of shoes and 1 tub of clothes for the future for my daughter to pass down. And my 9-year-old and my 12-year-old are within a size of each other. So if he outgrows something, I'll just transition it directly to her closet and she'll wear oversized. She does not have an issue with that. But I was talking with my husband about recessions and things we can do to save money. And a lot of the things, like we were watching YouTube videos and stuff, and a lot of things we were already doing, like hand-me-down clothes, hand-me-down shoes, only buying it if we need it. So if my kids had not outgrown their shoes, they all sized up for school this year. If they had not outgrown their shoes, they would be wearing the same shoes to school. They wouldn't be getting new school shoes. And in fact, even though my son sized up and he's wearing 10s now, he is going to wear his old 9.5s when we go to the state fair for his 4-H because the state fair is so dirty. I don't want him to ruin his new shoes. So that's the, money saving tip, I guess. My son just outgrew my shoe size, so I've been keeping his old shoes for myself to wear because they still fit me. They're a little big, but not horrible, so I can wear like a men's 9.5. And I've just been wearing those shoes because they do fit me and I don't care. Like, I don't care about a specific type or brand or whatever. So I'll wear them until I can't wear them anymore. But another thing that we were really thinking about, and we were talking about as we were cleaning the garage, because we were finding things that we had lost, things that we had rebought because we couldn't find where they were. And we were talking about this, and one of the best ways to save money is to be organized. If you're organized and you know where everything's at, you can save money. You won't have to rebuy it. You can use it till it's gone. I'm, making a no buy year for myself when it comes to makeup. I'm going to use the makeup I have until it is gone. I had an Ipsy bag subscription. I got rid of it. It increased in price, so we're saving money that way, but it increased in price ridiculously. So I canceled that. I'm using up all the makeup I have. I know I'll have to buy new foundation because foundation does go bad after a while. And I know I will use up what I have on that this year, but for the remaining of the year, I want to use the makeup I have and not buy anything else. And one, that organizes it, gets it out of the way. And two, I'm not spending more money on something. I'm not impulse buying it going, well, I really liked this when I had it, but I can't find it, so I'm going to buy this again. I've also gone back and forth. I'm a saver. I don't know, and not particularly a money saver, even though I am a money saver, but I may save things until special occasions. I will save things for special occasions. And when we were on vacation at the Gulf Shores this year, I got some artisan soaps there. I really like this place. It's at Owa, and they sell soaps, and they're really nice. I really love their soaps. And I bought 4 bars of soap. And when I was putting them away, I realized I had artisan soaps that I had saved and squirreled away under my sink from 6 years ago that I never used because I was saving them for a special occasion. So my goal this year is to use it. Things go bad. I had special lotions I was saving for special occasions. I just need to use it because they go bad, and that is wasting money. If you buy something and you keep on saving it, and it goes bad, you've wasted that money. And I didn't think about it that way. I just thought about, I gotta save this. I have to save this. It's taking my kids to soccer is not special enough to wear this lotion, or my everyday showers aren't special enough to use this soap or this shampoo or whatever. I need to get out of that mentality because I'm literally wasting money. It is going bad because I haven't used it. At the garage sale, I got rid of all of my perfumes. I kept 1 bottle of perfume, and it's the only bottle I ever use. And you're like, oh, it smells so good, I'm gonna buy this perfume, I'll use it. Or I love this, I'll use it. I used 1 bottle of perfume the past 5 years. So since I have had my daughter, I've only used 1 bottle of perfume. And I still have over half of that bottle. I just don't use it that often. So I know not to buy perfumes. And I got rid of my perfumes that were just cluttering. And ironically, that was one of the things that actually sold at the rummage sale with nothing sold. And those of you that are on the edge of your seats wondering which perfume it was the purple Britney Spears perfume. I love Britney Spears perfume. It's so sugary. I love sugared perfumes. I hate floral perfumes. Absolutely can't stand floral perfumes, but if it if it smells like sugar or like fruit, all about it. But that was the only perfume I used, so why do I need 6 or 7 perfumes? Why do I need to have that cluttered space? And I also, because I did this inventory, know in the future, don't buy perfumes. You're not going to like them. You just use that one. So that is my money saving tip, is to use what you have and stop saving it for special occasions. And thanks for watching and listening to this video. Please look at my other videos in the catalog, and I will talk to you guys next time.